Hello everyone. I just wanted to make a quick video today and talk to you about the importance behind God of War beating Red Dead Redemption 2 for Game of the Year in 2018. From first glance, it might not look that significant, but I'm telling you that this event has changed the course of humanity forever. So, I'm making this video with the perspective and the mindset that people are going to watch it years from now. No one's probably going to watch it, in the near future. This is going to be something that is going into the time capsule folder in my playlist where people can come back and, view this a long time from now and look back on what it was like and what happened. So, it's 2018, almost 2019, and video games, specifically single-player games, have been dying while mobile games and free-to-play and easy cash grab type of games have been on the rise left and right. And games that take years to make, that take a lot of team members, things of this nature, those types of games and projects are just being stomped out left and right in favor of the easy games to create, the ones where you just, buy skins and there's lots of microtransactions and loot boxes. And from a business perspective, that makes the most sense. It preys on the psychological mind of humans in our perspective that the earth has a scarcity of resources. It preys on the fact that we are innately designed by the environment to believe there is not enough resources out there, so therefore we must gather as much as we can and take as much as we can. And these types of games with loot boxes and microtransactions preys on those parts of the brain, those instincts that we still have from our ancestors, and we spend money on it. I'm proud to say I've never spent a single dollar on any microtransactions in any game, and I hope somebody looks up all my stuff online, my data, because it's true. Never once, and I never will. I bought DLCs, of course, but never just a little loot box or a little this, never. It's because I understand how pathetically evil and unethical it is to do to the consumer. Everything in a game should be earnable in the game. So, how does this all relate, huh? Well, there's a lot of these huge companies like EA and Activision. They believe single-player games are dying, and to some degree, their beliefs make sense. However, the art and the love and the passion is not dying, and it has been proven in this year, 2018, and 2017, with Breath of the Wild, The Legend of Zelda. Just because something makes a lot of money doesn't make it a good product. You need to understand that. So, essentially, this year came down to Red Dead Redemption 2 versus God of War. Now, Rockstar Games is the company that develops Red Dead and Grand Theft Auto. And every time they put out a game, it's a fantastic game, I will say that up front. I haven't played all of them. I've only played a little bit of, I think it was GTA San Andreas when I was younger. It's not my cup of tea because I like fantasy and stuff in my games, going outside of what it means to just be a normal human. And their games are very grounded in this reality, which is okay for people that like that. Perfect. So, I knew from the get-go that I thought Red Dead was gonna win Game of the Year, because it was more relatable to people. It's a single-player game, but it also had the online, it had the multiplayer online, and it had all the microtransactions and stuff like that. Which in my opinion are just disgusting and shouldn't be in video games at all. Like I said, I think it's unethical, absolutely unethical. Everything that is in the game should be earnable in the game in a quick, easy way. It should be earnable as fast as you can pay for it, right? As fast as someone can pay for it, it should be earnable. You just have to do a crazy challenge or something very difficult in order to get it. But anyway, so I thought God of War was going to lose, Even though I played God of War, the moment I played it, I knew it was a masterpiece. And I said to myself on my stream, it's probably on this channel if you find my videos, my playthroughs, I knew it was Game of the Year. There was no question in my mind. just based on the type of game it was, the music, the movement, the animation, the voice acting, everything, the cinematography, it all came together. Just like, yep, there's no question, this is Game of the Year. Well, then Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out, and I think God of War had a 94 on Metacritic, so that's the entire world. Everybody, you know, all the outlets, all the news people get together, and they all vote, and they put their scores together, and 94 is what God of War had on average. So they did with Red Dead, and Red Dead, I think, had 97. So it beat it. It beat God of War. However, Red Dead was on 2 consoles. It was on PlayStation and Xbox. God of War is a PlayStation exclusive, which makes this all the more sweet and delicious, because it had managed to do this, to accomplish the greatest feat while being an exclusive. Just like The Legend of Zelda last year, you know? Absolutely incredible. And you have to tip your hat to it. If Red Dead had won, I completely understand, and it would be deserving as well. But I don't think there's any question in my mind, and when you lay them all down, every single piece together, I think it all points towards God of War absolutely winning, being Game of the Year, for many reasons. So the reason I think that this is changing the course of humanity and how we are going to hopefully behave going forward to some degree is because of the fact that a single player exclusive won Game of the Year. This shows that the humans of planet Earth, of our species, still value art over money. You see what I mean? We still value a masterpiece of art that is a full package, that brings you through a story of emotions and on a grand adventure, that has nothing tainted about it at all. We value that over something that makes a lot of money, that is tainted. You know, that has something shady going on about it. There were no microtransactions, no loot boxes, no DLC, no nothing for God of War. It was just a full package from start to finish. One camera shot. A masterpiece. A masterpiece. So this shows the companies like EA says that, you know, single player games are dying. They destroyed Visceral Games, who made Dead Space, one of my favorite and hopefully one of your favorite. If you haven't played it, go play the franchise, one of my favorite franchises of all time, Dead Space. Single player, gone. They destroyed the company, Visceral Games. They absorbed them into EA. They're gone. They are no longer a company. They no longer make games. Because EA believes that single-player games are dying. They also had a single-player Star Wars game that was being developed. They destroyed that too in 2017. Guys, I'm telling you, this is just a moment in time, a little footprint in time, and I want it to be remembered. It makes all the more sense. The free-to-play games, you make the game, it's free, and then once people are playing it, you charge them money in little increments to have them buy things to level up. Oh, it's absolutely psychologically genius, but it's unethical, it's immoral, it's wrong. It's like taking candy from a baby, and I can see it in all their eyes and in the developers' eyes as they're announcing these games and these DLCs and these microtransactions. You can see how dead they are inside. They can't even look at themselves. All they see is dollar signs. That's all I care about. They're heartless. And that needs to change. And I'm so happy that the planet Earth, all of us agreed that it needs to change. The majority of us did, right? We all voted. Everybody says God of War is the game. God of War is the one. This is how we want to be. And what is God of War? It is about becoming better than humans, better than men, better than women, becoming gods, transcending, going beyond. Don't you see? That's how I'm trying to wrap it all around. It's changing humanity. There are millions, if not billions, of people that play games on this earth. And if we all agree as a conscience that this is the game we strive for, Legend of Zelda, same type of thing, going beyond what it means to just be a normal person, going beyond just being okay, to become better, always striving to grow and reach for the next plateau, the next goal. The story, the music, the gameplay, I hope everybody on Earth experiences God of War, this piece of art. And I think it's all fitting that Kingdom Hearts comes out in about a month, a little over a month, and I just finished the entire franchise, catching up on it. You know, I just think it's all fitting. It all comes together. Yes, it makes more money when you trick people, when you lie to people. We know this. I know this. You know this. But let's be better than that. Let's be honest. Let's be true to each other. Let's make money honestly, the way it's supposed to be done. Let's make art the way it's supposed to be done. If you don't love something, if you're not passionate about it, if you're just doing it for money, then stop. Destroy it. Quit. Back out. Only do it if you love it. Or if it's going to get you where you need to be. Where you want to go. Let your heart be your guiding key. God of War shows us the best and the worst parts of ourselves, what we could be if we fall into darkness, and what we can strive to be if we follow the light. It is up to us to choose. And it's so funny because you can look at the social media, you can look at the Twitter of the companies that made it. Sony Santa Monica is congratulating everybody, always was congratulating everybody even before the show about all their games and everything, even during the show when they accepted the award. And Rockstar Games has not said anything. They did not congratulate Sony Santa Monica. They did not congratulate God of War for winning. The energy is different. Some people have it, some people don't. It's deep, deep, deep within us, and we have to bring it out. We have to bring the best out of each other. I know we can do it. We have to love one another and be true to one another. It's the only way we're going to survive. It's the only way we're going to strive and thrive. Otherwise, less than 1% of us will succeed while the rest of us are stomped out. And we will become a memory in time. And I don't want that to happen. I will do everything in my power to prevent that from happening. So go play this game, experience it. Congratulations, God of War. You deserved it. You absolutely did, from the bottom of my heart. And I hope Kingdom Hearts 3 takes 2019, unless Death Stranding comes out or Last of Us 2, you know. Alright, that's really all I had to say. Rockstar, great game as well. I didn't play it, but I don't need to. I know it's going to be fantastic. Everything you do is great, but I know you can be better. You can behave better, you can make better games, more honest games, more true. Alright everybody, take care. I just hope we continue this trend. 2017, Legend of Zelda, single player. 2018, God of War, single player. Keep it honest, keep it true, and follow the infinite light.